Morning students. Now in previous lecture we have learned about the limits of trigonometric functions and a limit of trigonometric functions by using substitution. The very standard result we have proved in the previous lecture is that, which is very important also, okay, and we will use this result in next articles also, that is limit sin x by x is equal to 1, and using this result we have proved more results also, and these results are limit x tends to 0 tan x upon x is equal to 1, and vice versa, that is x by sin x is equal to also 1 and x by tan x is equal to also 1. And one more important result I want to mention here, that if we have sine of p of x by x only, then is equal to p. Okay, we have to adjust this p here. So this is one more result which we have learned in previous lecture. And then remember one more thing, that which is very important here, our limit should be x tends to 0. If the limit is other than 0, that is say pi by 2, pi by 3, pi by 4, pi by 6, okay, like this one, and if the given function, that is the format of the given function, is tending to 0, okay, then we have to reduce this limit to 0, okay. But how? We have to make a substitution, and which type of substitution? That is, put x minus pi by 3 is equal to either h or t, and from this we can write x is equal to pi by 3 plus h, and here as x tends to pi by 3, you can see here as x tends to pi by 3, then pi by 3 minus pi by 3 becomes 0, then this implies h tends to 0, okay. So remember this one, just like using this substitution we can solve the examples, okay. Now today we are going to start, which is very interesting, which is very simple and very important article from this chapter, that is limits of exponential and logarithmic functions, okay, which is very important and very simple, very easy to understand. Limits of exponential and logarithmic functions, okay. Now first, you are familiar with what is mean by an exponential function and logarithmic function, but I want to mention for all of you, that is I want to revise it, what is mean by that one. So let us see here. Exponential means what? If the function is of this type, a raised to x, okay, or e raised to x, or 2 raised to x, or 7 raised to x, okay. Now here we can, you may think that it is a power function, isn't it? But it is not that. The power function is of this type, x square, x cube, isn't it? That is sine square x. These are the power functions, and these are the exponential function. What is the basic difference between them? Here base is constant, this base is constant, and the index or the power is function, which is a variable or function, isn't it? And here exact opposite thing we can get. The base is function or the variable, and the index or the power is constant. So these functions are called as power functions, and these functions are called as, so students, these functions are called as the exponential functions, and logarithmic functions are these one, log x or log of sin x or log of x plus 1, like this one, we can write the function having log or the form of the variable, that it may be rational form or the polynomial or a trigonometric function, whatever it may, a single variable, or just like this one. If we apply log on it, then it is known as a logarithmic function. So let us see today how to evaluate the limit of such type of functions by using the formulae. So there are standard results which are given here without a proof. So we have to use these results directly to solve the examples. So here our first result is that limit x tends to 0 e raised to x minus 1 upon x, okay, here is equal to 1. But actually this limit is equal to log of e and log e is equal to 1. We know this one, that is the value of log of e is 1 if the base is the natural base, and there is one law of logarithm, log a to the base a is equal to 1. So by using the same law here, now our second result is that here if we change this e is a standard value, one of the standard value, that which is a constant. Rather than e, if we have here any real number which is a constant, that is a is equal to either 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this one. So is equal to, the result is that rather than e, here we will use log of a, this a. Look at this one. And log a to the base e is not equal to 1, so our result remains as it is, that is log of a. And what are the restriction for a? A should be greater than 0, because we do not take log of negative number, and a should not be equal to 0 again. 3. Our third result is that limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x raised to 1 by x is equal to e. Okay students, here the result is that limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x raised to 1 by x. See, the reciprocal of this number is index of that one, that is 1 by x is equal to again e. Now here next result is that limit x tends to 0. If we have a logarithmic function, then log of 1 plus x by x is equal to 1, isn't it? Then the same result can be obtained by taking this in denominator as a power of this function, okay. At the time of examples, when we were solving the example, then we will see how to use it. Now one more result, that is, which is nothing but the derivation from the first result, that is, if we have limit x tends to 0 and e raised to not only x, px is there, then minus 1 upon px, okay, minus 1, then is equal to 1, where p is constant, okay. And the next result, that is sixth one, limit x tends to 0, here rather than e, here if you look at our second result, here you can see there this one, okay. From first, if e raised to x is equal to log of e, that is 1, and again if e raised to p of x is there, and in the denominator again p of x, then e is equal to also 1. So similarly here, if we have limit x tends to 0, a raised to px minus 1 upon px is equal to again what? Not 1, log of a, and again p is a constant. Okay. Now seventh result is that limit, which is derived from that fourth one, limit x tends to 0, here log of 1 plus px upon px, okay, then is equal to 1, again p is constant, okay. And the last one here, which is nothing but from third result, that is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus px, okay, raised to reciprocal of this term, that is 1 by px is equal to e, where p is constant. So we get result as e 2 times log of a 2 times and 1 as 3 or 4 times here. You can look at this one. See, 1 log a and here again log a. Remember that in which conditions we get these results. Okay. If you remember the format and its result, then it will be helpful to you when you will solve the examples how to use these results. Okay. So wherever e is there, then 4 times we get 1. See, 1, 2, here 3 and here 4. And if the function, if the negative is also there, then there is also one more result, but we will see it while solving the example. So here if a is there, then we get log of a. Here you can see that is log of a, and e, if there is a function having this exponential form, that is 1 plus x raised to 1 by x, then we get e as a result. Now look at there how to solve the examples by using these results. These results are very simple and very easy, okay. And actually we have only 2 results. I want to mention it again. Here limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 upon x is equal to log of a. If rather than a we have e, okay, by x, then e is equal to, by using the above format, log of e. But here when base is not mentioned of this log, then it is considered or assumed that the base is the natural base, that is e. So log of e to the base e is equal to 1, and this happens or this occurs, if you remember that in logarithmic chapter, that is in logarithm, you have learned that there is one law. If this term and the base of the log is same, then its result is a standard result and is equal to 1, which is very natural thing. So don't think about much that one, and the last one, that 1 plus x raised to 1 by x, okay, then is equal to e. So if the function of this form, then its result is log of a, and if the function of this form, that is exponential form here, then is equal to e. And if we have log there, that is apply log on both the sides, then we can write the LHS log of 1, this index becomes multiple, that is 1 by x, that is x, and log of e is equal to 1. So I hope that you get this result, okay. So let us see how to use these results. Let us consider one example there. Question form exercise 7.6, and the question first is that here evaluate the following limits. Evaluate the following limits. So very first example is that limit x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 5 raised to x by 4 raised to x minus 1, isn't it? Now how to solve this limit? So let us see, let us consider the solution of this problem. Let L is equal to limit x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 5 raised to x by 4 raised to x minus 1. Now the given limit is not in standard form, so what we have to do? First we have to do that multiply and divide or multiply the function by x. Now how to write it? First 9 raised to x, here we have to adjust this 1, so we can adjust that minus 1 plus 1, again it becomes 0, minus 5 raised to x by 4 raised to x minus 1 into this x by x as it is. Okay, we will use it when we write this function in the required form. So limit x tends to 0. Now according to our requirement, this term 9 raised to x minus 1, and here taking minus sign common inside the bracket, this minus become plus and plus become minus, and upon 4 raised to x minus 1 into x by x. Okay. Now here the same example here, if we continue there, then is equal to limit x tends to 0, write the terms according to our requirement, 9 raised to x minus 1 minus 5 raised to x minus 1 upon x, this x is used there, into x by 4 raised to x minus 1. Okay. Now here our next step is that therefore L is equal to, we can write the terms separately as like this one, 9 raised to x minus 1 by x, this one term, and minus 5 raised to x minus 1 by x. Okay, and into the same term can be written in this way, or you can directly take the limit also, but for your understanding I am going to write in this way. Now as we know that by according to the algebra of limit, we can take limit of separate function. So limit x tends to 0, 9 raised to x minus 1 by x, this is one term, minus limit x tends to 0, 5 raised to x minus 1 by x, this is the our second term, and put a rectangular bracket there, and the multiply term is that 1 by limit x tends to 0, 4 raised to x minus 1 4 raised to x minus 1 by x. So this is our next term. Now therefore L is equal to, now if you look at this first term, then this is in the standard form, that is limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 by x, so its limit is log of a, but a is equal to 9, okay, minus the limit of the second term is log of 5, and into limit of this term is that log of 4. So, and the which result we have used here, we can mention that since limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Therefore, L is equal to log of 9 minus log of 5 according to the laws of logarithm, log of m minus log of n. This term can be written as log of m by n, that is 9 by 5, like this one, isn't it? And here into, what is that? 1 by log 4, that is L is equal to log of 9 by 5 by log of 4, just like this one. So this is our required answer, and we can do here one more thing, that if we take the square of this 9, that is 3 square, but it is not possible to take it outside, so our answer should be that L is equal to log of 9 by 5 upon log of 4. Okay, so there is no law, any law for that one. We have the law, that laws of logarithm are there here, which we have used, that log of m minus log of n is equal to log of m by n, if you remember that one, and log of m plus log of n is equal to log of mn. So this is the another formula, but there is not any formula for such a format, so we can keep this answer as it is. So this is the example which we have solved by using the results. Now let us try for the another one. Here, if we take the limit of the function, that is limit, second number, limit x tends to 0 in bracket a raised to x plus b raised to x plus c raised to x minus 3 upon sin x. Okay, therefore we can write L is equal to limit x tends to 0, that is, let us have the solution for this problem. Let L is equal to limit a raised to x plus b raised to x plus c raised to x minus 3 upon sin of x. Okay, now this function is not in standard form, and let us again, in every example you can verify that thing, that is the limit is tending to, that is if we substitute the limit directly, then the terms becomes 2, that is denominator is going to become 0 or not. Here let us verify. If we write a raised to, that is 0, plus b raised to 0, which is our limit, minus 3 upon sin 0, then a raised to 0 1, b raised to 0 1, c raised to 0 1, and minus 3, and sin 0 is 0, and that plus 3 minus 3 0, that is 0 by 0 form. So we cannot evaluate this limit, and there is not any formula available where which we have to use, and you can see that this function is of the form, that is exponential form. So reduce to that standard form. So how to reduce? So let us see, which is very easy. We want to obtain for each term minus 1. So this minus 3 can be split out, can be break as like that, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So when we want plus 3, then 1 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to plus 3. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 is equal to minus 3, just like that one. So here let us see, a raised to x minus 1 plus b raised to x minus 1 plus c raised to x minus 1, isn't it? And in the denominator we have sin x. But if we want to find out the limit of sin x as well as the above terms, we need x at the denominator. So how to adjust this one? Like that one, which we have seen in previous example also, that is multiply by x by x. Then our terms becomes limit x tends to 0, inside the bracket we can write, and since addition sign is there, we can write the terms separately, minus 1 plus b raised to x minus 1 plus c raised to x minus 1. Use this x here into x by sin x. Therefore, according to the algebra of limit, we can take limit of the separate function, limit of a raised to x minus 1 by x plus limit of b raised to x minus 1 by x plus limit of x tends to 0, c raised to x minus 1 by x. Put the square bracket there. Sorry. Into limit of x tends to 0, there is no need to write this as 1 by sin x upon x, because we have already mentioned that limit of x by sin x is also what? Yes, it is 1. And we have to give the references there. If we give the references, that is by using which result you have that is you have obtained this answer, so it will be very impressive part of you, that is it leaves an impact from your side on the examiner, that a student knows very well and a student have a basic information about this one. So please try to give the references. So what is the answer of this one? Yes, it is log A. Then next one log B. Then next one log C. Okay, put the bracket. Into limit of this function is what? 1. So only 1, and give the reference. Which reference there? Since limit x tends to 0, a raised to x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. Is it? No. Is equal to log A, and limit x tends to 0, x by sin x is equal to 1. So by using this one, we get the result. Okay. So our next step will be what? Since we have log A plus log B plus log C, then by using laws of logarithm we can write log A plus log B is equal to log AB. Okay. Into log C, we can directly write the product by using the generalization, but for your understanding, again we have two logs, so is equal to log of ABC. And which law we use there? I have already mentioned you in previous example, that is log of m plus log of n is equal to log of mn, by using this one. So this is our required answer, that is log of A, B, C, this one, isn't it? So try to solve the one more example here. Let us consider the example which involves a logarithmic term. So how to evaluate the limit of such type of function or the exponential form. So let us see here, limit x tends to 0 3 plus x by 3 minus x raised to 1 by x. So before solving this example, I want to solve for you a very simple example having the same pattern. That is, if we have here 1 plus x, isn't it there? But if we have 2x, then its power should be, that is equal to what? E. If this is not the case, then we have to adjust that one. How? 1 plus 2x, okay, its opposite should be there. If we have only 1 by x, then we have to adjust that 2x. So how we can adjust? Yes, by using our general routine criteria, that is multiply and divide. So x into 2 by 2. So is equal to what obtained? Is equal to, we get limit x tends to 0 1 plus 2x raised to 1 by 2x, okay, and raised to these 2 remains as it is. So what is the limit of the bracketed term, which is a standard form, is equal to e and raised to 2. So our limit is e square, isn't it? So it is the example in simple form. So to solve this example here, let us see how to solve it. So let us consider the solution. Let L is equal to limit x tends to 0 3 plus x upon 3 minus x raised to 1 by x. So it is not in standard form. So first reduce it to a standard form, taking 3 common. So inside the bracket we get 1 plus x by 3. So if we take the term as a multiple, then we have to divide these terms. So 3 by 3 1 plus x by 3 upon, again in denominator taking 3 common, so 3 by 3 1 minus x by 3 and raised to, we have 1 by x. So 3 get cancelled and we get limit x tends to 0, 3 get cancelled. And how we can adjust the term? That is, first write the terms separately, but in both the terms we have x by 3, but signs are opposite. So we have to separate the numerator and denominator as like this one, due to this negative sign, okay, 1 by x. And just I have explained you in this neighboring example, that is we have to adjust this index by multiplying and dividing. So here we have to do what? How we can adjust here? So here we have to multiply by 3 by 3, and since it is negative term, so here we have to multiply by minus 3 by minus 3. Are you getting this one, which is very easy? But our standard formula have positive sign. So we can write the terms in this way. Limit x tends to 0 in bracket 1 plus x by 3 raised to 3 by x, reciprocal of this term, 3 by x, and this raised to what? 1 by 3, and upon denominator, in the denominator we have, what we have? 1 minus, this term can be written as minus x by 3 raised to minus 3 by x, and this raised to minus 1 by 3. Are you getting this one? You can here you can look at this one here, which is very simple, but in our standard result we have positive sign. That's why we have adjusted this term like that one. Okay. So since it is negative, therefore index should be negative, minus 3 by x. And here, since we have multiplied by minus 3 by minus 3, so this 3 also remains minus, that is minus 1 by 3. Which is not very difficult, only adjustment of the term, and since it is a first example, so it may think that it is difficult, but this is not the case. So here we can take now separate limit x tends to 0 of the first term, that is the numerator. Here 1 plus x by 3 raised to 3 by x, okay, and this whole term raised to, we can write in this way also, remember this one, 1 by 3, okay. It becomes quite easy to write the terms, so don't hesitate, don't get bothered. You can also apply the same one. Here, therefore, is equal to, now come to the denominator, limit x tends to 0, 1 plus minus x by 3 raised to minus 3 by x, and this whole bracket raised to minus 1 by 3. So let us see how to write the result for this one. Therefore L is equal to limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x raised to 1 by x is equal to what? E. Very good. And e raised to what? 1 by 3. Don't forget this one. Okay students, so is equal to, here so L is equal to, you can see there, limit x tends to 0, 1 plus x by 3 raised to 3 by x has limit, that is e only, isn't it? And e raised to, we have 1 by 3, isn't it? and at the denominator, if we look at this one, then the limit of the denominator is e and it raised to minus 1 by 3. So we have e raised to 1 by 3 into, we can take this term to the numerator, and when we shift it to the numerator, its index get changed, negative becomes positive. And if the base is same, then we can addition of the indices, that is L is equal to e raised to 2 by 3. So this is our required answer. So you can see, verify that how the terms are adjusted. So let us try to solve one more example. That example is that here involving the logarithmic term, that is limit extends to 0, log of 3 minus x minus log of 3 plus x upon x, isn't it? So to solve this example, we have to consider, that is solution. Let L is equal to limit extends to 0, log of 3 minus x minus log of 3 plus x upon x, bracket complete. Okay. Now this term, that is log of 3 minus x and minus log 3 plus x, can be adjusted as here L is equal to log of extends to 0, log of 3 minus x upon x minus log of 3 plus x upon x. Okay. Or the same term can be written as in another way. Here I want to mention this right now. Limit extends to 0, this 1 by x taking common multiple inside the bracket, log of 3 minus x minus log of 3 plus x, okay, and put the bracket here, square bracket, and here is equal to, for a while forget about this one, let us consider the new one. You can solve in any way, okay, but see the different method. 1 by x, and by the law of logarithm, log m minus log n is equal to log of m by n, that is 3 minus x by 3 plus x. If you remember that just we have solved one example, this is of the same form, only log is not there. Now this 1 by x can be written as log of, that is this may be right, that the multiple of these terms, that is log of 3 minus x by 3 plus x raised to 1 by x. And again, if you solve this example, they take 3 outside the bracket, okay, and then multiply by the opposite term of this, that is x by 3, then you can solve the same example. So here, if we use the first step here, then we get our answer as, let us see, limit x tends to 0. As I have told you here, we can separate the terms. Log of 3 minus x by x minus log of 3 plus x by x separately. Okay. Then is equal to limit x tends to 0. Log of 3 minus x, this term first. We can write here 3 minus x upon x, this term. Here we have to adjust this term as like this one again, taking 3 common inside the bracket 1 minus x by 3 upon x. Okay, and here minus log of 3 into 1 plus x by 3 upon x. Okay, so log 3, that is log m into n, that is log of m plus n. So this becomes so much lengthy, so avoid this one. So using in this way, here taking 3 common, and this term reduces to the format log of, here taking 3 common, 1 minus x by 3 upon, taking 3 common, 1 plus x by 3 inside bracket, complete this 1 by x. So is equal to limit x tends to 0, 3 get cancelled, and log of this raised to 1 by x can be keep the as it is, or here we can adjust this term minus x by 3 raised to 1 by x. Okay, and upon here 1 plus x raised to like this one. So here is equal to limit x tends to 0, and we can take this log outside the limit also, and here 1 minus this term can be written as raised to minus 3 by x into 1 by 3 upon 1 plus x by 3 raised to 3 by x into 1 by 3, that is adjust the index. Hence, therefore here we can write the step by using the formula, as we know that log of limit x tends to 0, and the limit of the first function, that is in the numerator, e raised to minus 1 by 3 upon e raised to 1 by 3, limit of this one, that is log of e raised to minus 1 by 3 into e raised to minus 1 by 3, that is log of e raised to minus 2 by 3, that is minus 2 by 3 into log of e, that is minus 2 by 3, because log of e is equal to 1. So our answer is minus 2 by 3. So these are the some examples. We have solved from the chapter So try to solve the remaining examples your own way by with the help of these examples and solved examples which are given in your book. So let us try and enjoy the day. So see you in the next lecture.